Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Holly. Today I'm going to be doing another Plan As I Go rewind spread, and the kit I'm going to be using is that kit you just saw from Piper Paper Co., which is a much older format, and I had 4 sheets of her old kit format. And then I also had, as you saw there, 2 random sheets from Glam Planner. I got them like last year in one of her grab bags, Misfit grab bags. I don't really do those anymore, but I had been hanging on to this. I meant to use this kit during the Christmas season, but then I was thinking, oh, it'll look really nice in like February into March because it's like pink and green. And I think in theory, maybe that works, but I think this spread ended up turning out very Christmas in March looking, but that's okay. But it was nice to be able to kind of combine these 2 kits that are, really kits and then like the leftovers from the grab bag to be able to make a spread. So it's always good to use up old stuff. Anyway, onto the sidebar. I am layering some washi and then bringing in some of my old Scribble Prints Co. functional multicolor stuff. These were the February colors from last year, so I used an ombre heart checklist, and then I'm going to use a weekly ombre and just kind of spacing everything out with some washi. And I'm just using white out there because I didn't like the way the lines looked. And I also already put down the bottom washi, and then on the Glam Planner washi sheet, I think, maybe the Piper Paper Co. one, there were little header-sized washi strips, so I used those just to cover the top of every day, so that worked out well. And then on to, and then I'm putting the icons down, and here I'm about to get really anal. I'm going to take one of these planner-esque icons that is yellow because I didn't have a color that matched, and then I'm cutting out the little sneaker so that I could just use it on top of one of those green dots. And I actually thought that looked kind of cute. Like the yellow was still there a little bit, but I think that's like a good solution if you're as crazy as I am and you want to have your icons match, but you don't have the correct matching one. So that worked out. And so I'm using that bottom one. I'm actually going to use it this week to track my Fitbit steps. So I have been wearing a Fitbit since Christmas, so I thought it'd be fun to start to track those in my plan as I go. And then on to Monday, I'm trying to decide how to mark down my videos since there weren't really little things in this kit. And right now we're going to get a lot of my head in frame, but I cut most of it out. But I basically trimmed a plain full box down to be kind of strips that I could use for my videos each day. And I used a Clever Gal Crafts foil heart to note down the videos. I'm going to try and bring foil kind of in throughout this spread just to make it look a little bit, I don't know, sparkly and fun, although it kind of added to the Christmassy vibe, to be honest. And right now I'm trying to decide on Monday what workout icon to use. I went with a Lexi Kylie Designs little pink sneaker there to note down spin class. And then I'm just using a full box there. I really didn't have that much going on Monday. Well, I had a lot going on, but just not a lot of stuff that could fill up space in a spread. So, after work, I went to happy hour with my girlfriends, so I used a GP Sticker Studio Wine O'Clock sticker. I thought that looked adorable, and the colors matched this kit, so that was nice. And then I'm just trying to do a little to-do list at the bottom. Her checklists are very spread out, the Piper Paper Co. one, so I just used the little dots instead. And then since it was like a YouTube list, I just took one of those GP Sticker Studio little YouTube clappers to note that down. Oh, and we do have a new GP Sticker Studio coupon code. I'll have that listed below. Just kind of coincidence that I'm using her stickers here. So I will have that linked below in case you're interested. Anyway, back onto Tuesday, I have another video that day, and then I'm taking a Piper Paper Co. kettlebell on top of a half box there to note down that I went to a workout class after work with my husband. We went to our Elevate class, and now I'm just going back through and filling everything in because I realized I had totally forgotten to be like writing as I went. So filling in the rest of this here. And then after that workout class on Tuesday, I'm going to take a flag from the kit and use that to note down that kind of worked on our closing out our February budget. I think I've mentioned in a couple different Plan With Me's that we had started doing like a joint budgeting app this month, and so we kind of had to figure out how do we close it out at the end of the month, so we just kind of worked on that. And then after that, I just did some editing and cut out my printables while I was doing the editing, because I was like editing a haul and I just kind of have to, that one's not as active on editing because I talk a lot. And I used a GP Sticker Studio little girl at the desk to note that down, and now now I'm bringing in a My Newest Addiction, little foil arrows, so that you start to bring in some of that foil as well, just to like fill that space in too. And then on to Wednesday, I now have a new direct report at work, which was pretty cool. So I took her out to lunch. So I am putting that down, and I put like in parentheses that she's my supervisee, because a lot of times I use initials in my planner just to keep things a little bit private. And most people's initials, I think I'll still know in like 5 years, but her, I'm like, oh geez, what if I don't remember who that was? Like if I just said R. So anyway, and then I, after work, watched, my husband was out doing something, so I watched Big Little Liars, which I'm loving, and I noted that down on top of a rose-colored Days foil box, and then accented it with a My Newest Addiction foil TV icon. And then when my husband got home, we set up our March budget, and then I also did more editing, which I noted down with a teardrop and a little foil laptop from My Newest Addiction. Then on to Thursday, I'm just putting the full box down first so that I knew that I had it down. And on Thursday morning, I went for a run, although it was like really short because I was freezing. It was so cold. It was really bad. I really couldn't even like hear my headphones. It was so windy. So it really wasn't that cold. I just was like underdressed because it had been so sunny and nice like recently. And I was like really underdressed and it was really windy. Anyway, and then after that, I went to the dentist. So I'm taking another rose-colored Days little foil quarter box there and layering that on top of a piece of washi just to make it stand out since it is like a white box. And after that, I did have to go into work, which was annoying. I was planning on working from home, but I had some stuff I had to be in the office for. And it was a busy day, so I just took that little laptop girl from GP Sticker Studio, since I already had those out, and to note that down. And then after work on my walk, I called my mom and I used a phone icon from the kit as well as a little My Newest Addiction arrow. And then that night I went out to dinner with my husband and I took a Clever Gal Crafts flag layered under a little My Newest Addiction food icon to note that down. It was like a new Italian restaurant near us and that was really tasty. And then on to Friday, I'm going to take a full box and layer that under the video sticker there. Didn't really do anything. Friday was like kind of a weird day. It was like busy at work and I was also just really exhausted from the week. So there's really not much that I ended up putting in for this day. Like, I don't know if I like forgot something, but I just didn't really have that much written down for it. And so I worked a bit late, so I noted that down with a Planning Roses laptop sticker there. And then you'll notice I had been trying not to use like too many emojis or munchkins, but I had the two perfect munchkins for my Friday event. So I had to break out the Once More with Love munchkins to note down that I cooked dinner when we got home, because it was my turn to cook and I wanted to make spinach pasta. So that was good. And then I just took a piece of washi there to fill up some space. And then that night I just ended up kind of chilling. I really wanted to play. This is so random, but I had not played The Sims like probably in a year. The Sims is like a computer game that I've been playing like honestly since childhood. And I had the biggest craving to play it. And you know what? I just went with it and I had fun, and Dan was like doing his own video game thing and I played The Sims and I have no regrets except for the fact that like Sunday was crazy trying to get all my filming done. But it was really fun. And I noted that down with a little munchkin as well. And then onto the weekend, I did put the weekend banner down and noted that when I first got up on Saturday, I woke up pretty early, so I filmed my Erin Condren before our fitness class, which I noted using a little kettlebell from Piper Paper Co. again. And then we went out to lunch. I got it like a healthy salad, and I put the little arrows from My Newest Addiction again. And then I took a foiled Clever Gal Crafts flag on its side to note down that we met a dog who hopefully will be ours. Stay tuned for next week's Plan With Me to see if we actually get hers. But we have like our application is approved and hopefully she gets to come home with us next weekend. So we will see. And then after that, I just noted that we grabbed groceries and then I went out to the mall with my friend. So we shopped for a while, and then she's like an old friend and good friends with my husband too. So then he came and met us for dinner and we went to the Cheesecake Factory, which was fun. So always have a good time with Lindsay. That was a lot of fun. And then on to Sunday, I like just totally lazy, slept in, really didn't want to get out of bed, just kind of like snuggled in bed in the morning. And so I noted that down with one of these Murdoch Talks lazy Sunday stickers. And of course, because I am like a destroyer, I ripped it, but we did a little sticker surgery and I think we fixed it. And then I'm taking another little foiled quarter box from Rose Colored Days to note down that I made pancakes. They were actually really bad because the mix was really old, but I still made them, so that counts. And then I did some editing and my video went up a little late because I had such a lazy morning, but that was okay. Then I went out for a run, and that is another Lexi Kylie Designs workout sticker, and got a little bit of a longer run in. And then when I came back, I did a lot of YouTube stuff and noted that with a Planning Roses planner. And then I had a phone call with my boss, which is becoming far too frequent of an occasion on Sunday, so I had to break out the side-eye emojis. I need to order more of those because I use them a lot, mostly related to my boss. And then I just kind of ran out of room, so I just used the little to-do list there at the bottom to note some like final to-dos for the week. But that was pretty much it. But now I am going to go through. I decided I wanted to keep going with the foil theme. So I'm taking these Rose Colored Days date headers. These are really pretty. I believe her shop is currently closed, but follow on her on Instagram because I think she's going to open again soon. I love these. This is my first time using her date headers. I think they look really nice, really sparkly, and just add like such a touch of like glam to the spread. And that is pretty much it. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and go ahead and subscribe to see more planner videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.